Hello, ladies and gentlemen, people of all sexualities and orientations. Welcome back to another Doctor Who review. And today's review is of the Star Beast. Yes, the latest installment of the show, of the current three specials. So, let's get right into the review, shall we? Quick little side note. The Star Beast is based on this comic, which was also turned into an audio story featuring Tom Baker as the Doctor. The story was drawn by Dave Gibbons and was adapted by Alan Barnes. So, let's get back into the review. So, what is the Star Beast about? Is it about this handsome incarnation? Well, I would love to tell you it is. I would love to tell you it's all about David Tennant. But, sadly, he isn't. So, who is the Star Beast about? Well, the Star Beast is about an alien creature called Meep. Meep comes from a planet full of Meeps, little furry creatures who sing and dance and play every single day. And in this story, Meep is being hunted down by the Wrath Warriors. There they are. Hello, mate. How's it going? Well, the Wrath Warriors are, let's say, a little bit like the Jadoon, International Police. So why are the Wrath Warriors after poor little Meep? Well, well. Poor little Meep ain't quite as poor little Meep as you think. So, what's Meep's explanation for why they're hunting them? Well, after falling from the sky, Meep hides in an alley where Rose Noble, the daughter of Donna Noble, finds Meep. Behind some horrible, stinky bin bags. But that's besides the point. Rose finds that Meep has been hurt. So she asks, why is Meep hiding? And Meep replies, I'm being hunted by monsters. So, like anyone would, Rose takes Meep back home and hides them in the shed. Rose patches Meep up, and then Meep is discovered by good old Donna Noble. As time goes on, the Doctor arrives on the scene to help out Donna as he notices that unit troops flood the street outside of her home, and all he can hear is the sound of Donna Noble screaming, "Get off me!" to the little Meep. To which he urges, well, I say urges, he tries to install faith into Sylvia Noble, the person he told that if Donna ever saw him again, she would die due to the memories flooding back. He said, no. No, I said if she remembers me, not if she saw me. To which he enters the house and absolutely gets a boller from Sylvia Noble. But that's besides the point. Back to the story at hand. After sitting down and listening to the Meep, they find out that the Meep is running from the Wrath Warriors, so they think. Because the Wrath Warriors like to take the Meeps for fur and sell their fur off and leave them bare and to die. So, what happens next? You may be wondering. Well, the Doctor suggests that he goes outside and gets his unit friends to help take the Meep back home. But little does he know that his unit friends have been taken over by a black hole energy cannon thing, kind of power. After noticing the problem, the Doctor believes that the best course of action is to leave the house, and as he does so, the civil war breaks outside and starts to converge on the house, as one group of faction try to get their hands on the Meep, and the other tries to seize him. And as the conflict grows higher, and the search for the Meep begins to grow stronger, the Doctor realizes that the only way is to get out of the house. From one end of the house, an explosion as the Wrath Warriors destroy Donna's back living room. And from the front, the unit soldiers begin to open fire. The Doctor realizes that at this moment in time, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get the nobles out of the house. So, what does he do? Like anyone else, he builds a shield with his brand new sonic screwdriver in order to block the bullets. Then the Doctor decides that the best course of action is to take the family up to the top of the house and to use his sonic to shift the molecules in the brickwork so that they can cross between one property to the next, to the next, to the next, just so they can get out and down to the street and to a taxi. And meanwhile, whilst the Doctor's out on the street, he notices that something is not right about this whole civil war and about the Meep situation. First, he notices that a bolt, when it shoots at the taxi, does no effect. Then he leans down and grabs two fingers and puts it on the pulse of one of the unit soldiers and notices he's not dead, just stunned. So the Doctor soon begins to question about the Meep. The Doctor takes the Meep to a underground park arc and then summons two Wrath Warriors to learn the story of the Meep and why they are, in fact, following the Meep if they do not intend to hurt anyone. And, as is proven through evidence, the Wrath Warriors never intended to hurt the Meep or anyone in that fact. They just wanted to capture the Meep and stun everyone else that got in the way. The Meep then cackles and laughs as it unveils to the Wrath Warriors and the Doctor and his friends that it is indeed a maniacal ruler who only intends to cause destruction and chaos wherever it goes. So, it pulls out a little laser gun and shoots it at the two Wrath Warriors who are standing and then fall like Jenga. The Meep then flees with its soldiers and takes the Doctor back to an industrial site where the ship of the Wrath Warriors was found. The Meep aims to destroy the world as it takes liftoff, and the Doctor must find a way to defeat the Meep. Sadly, it comes down to the Meep and the Doctor at odd ends, as the Doctor realizes that the only way to save Meep is to restore Donna Noble's memory, which he wishes he didn't have to do. And luckily, it works. And then, the Wrath Warriors take Meep away, and Meep makes a quip about the wait until I tell the boss. Not sure exactly what that means yet, but we'll get round to it. Oh, and in this episode, the brand new TARDIS is revealed. Back to that later, but first of all, Donna survives the meta crisis. Her and her beautiful, brilliant daughter let the meta crisis go and get to live their lives. And now, back to what I was saying about the TARDIS. Quick thing, if you haven't seen the episode yet, or you haven't seen the new TARDIS, I would suggest clicking off in 3, 2, 1. So here it is, the brand new TARDIS console. The round things, well, the sort of round things are back. We have ramps, we have more ramps, we have big, open, locking doors. I'm speechless to how good this is. big up to Phil and the people that built this set, because you guys have outdone it. You've absolutely outdone it. That console, that room is out of this world. That's all I've got to say about that. Now, a quick couple mentions before we give our score for the Star Beast. Miriam Margolyes as the Meep. I've listened to the audios and I have read some bits of the comic. Miriam, you nailed it. Yeah, you absolutely nailed it. Your timing, your enthusiasm, the way that you word the words for Meep and bring the character to life, fantastic. The next honourable mention of performances in this episode, Yasmin Finney. Yasmin Finney, I have seen clips of you in other shows, and I've got to say, yes, I've not properly watched a show before with you in, and I've got to say, for Doctor Who, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. The way that you showed representation and diversity, and honestly, just how people are treated in everyday life, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. And we're here with you all the way. Ruth Madeley as Shirley Amping. What can I say? I don't think I can do it justice, but as the scientific advisor for UNIT, you absolutely killed it. I have never before more wanted to see someone in a wheelchair with darts and a rocket launcher. Ruth, all I've got to say is, what else have you got? Because so far your character is a badass, and I love it. That's all I've got to say. So now, after all the honourable mentions of great performances and the plot, what is my score for the Star Beast for a comic book from the 80s that has been reproduced into audios and has now had its live action premiere? It is fantastic. The story, the characters, the way that it persuades you, even if you know the story already, and it grabs you in. It's fantastic. Honestly, I can't really flaunt the story. I've got to give it a 10 out of 10. Just for being so brilliant. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and we will see you in the next Doctor Who review. Stay beautiful and keep doing what you're doing. Goodbye for now.